Yay, happy Father's Day. Okay, so in honor of Father's Day, we're interviewing all of the men in our lives and the fathers in our homes about their experience with essential oils and us crazy ladies who love all of these products. So Phil, thank you so much for letting me interview you on this late Wednesday evening. Ding! That is a essential oil toothpaste smile right there. Thank you so much. And could you share with us real quick, because I always find this hilarious, what were your initial thoughts when I told you, babe, I'm going to quit my job, I'm going to launch an essential oils business, I'm going to share these with people, bring them into the homes of everybody who I know, and really just kind of grow my own mini empire, kind of take over the world with essential oils. What were your thoughts?
Predominantly negative.
Go on.
Very reluctant. Skeptical. Mainly because I had not seen any proof, or it just seemed like a big gamble at the time. So yeah, probably mostly negative feelings towards.
What's your
towards the
thoughts?
plan.
What's your thoughts now?
Now I'm obviously a lot more comfortable with the plan. I think you're about 3 years in now, and
Yeah.
I love to see that you're not only thriving but happy in what you do every day, and that's the main thing. You love what you do, you're very passionate about it, and you're good at it as well. So
Oh, thanks.
happy wife, happy life.
Yep, this is true. So you said the word skeptical when you first heard about me dabbling with all these oils. What oil was it? What was your gateway oil? What changed your mind, if your mind has changed?
There's definitely been a shift, and I vividly remember having probably about 2 or 3 years ago having severe toothache. It had been going on for the best part of a week, and I'd seen a dentist who couldn't find anything wrong. They referred me to a doctor because they thought it might be something to do with sinus pressure. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong and just sent me home with a prescription for some antibiotics. Whilst I was waiting for the antibiotics
because you got that late on a Friday and you didn't fill it.
Correct.
That's right.
So I was still in pain, waiting for my prescription to be filled. And Alicia recommended that I put, I think it was melaleuca and clove on the affected area, and it was the best night's sleep I'd had, pain-free, in probably 6-7 days. And that was probably my aha moment.
Yeah, I would agree. I forgot about that completely. Thank you. I'll start using that in my presentations. I love it. Yeah, so that was definitely your gateway oil, the oil that got you kind of slightly convinced, even though you didn't want to be convinced. You're my most avid user, but biggest skeptic. I love it because it always makes me work harder and find more proof. But being that, 100%, you're more on board now with oils. What is your routine like? What do you do? I mean, we've got the toothpaste going and all the products in the showers. And
so which oils do I personally use the most?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, to diffuse, I just love the smell of, I think it's lavender and lemongrass.
Yep. And where did you come up with this combo?
It was actually in a health professional's office. They were diffusing oils. We got talking about them. I told them that you worked in the field. And
biggest skeptic, but also trying to now sell oils, people.
And I asked what blend that actually was, and so I raced home and told you this is my new favourite blend. And yeah, so to diffuse around the house and stuff, I do like the smell of that. It's just clean and fresh.
It is. We use it on our dryer balls as well now in the laundry.
Yeah. But in my daily life to use, I actually had throat surgery a couple of years ago, and you can see like my general voice is pretty hoarse due to my day job on a day in day out basis. Thanks to yourself for doing some research. The blend that I use orally to spray in my throat is frankincense, I believe probably myrrh,
Yep.
melaleuca,
Yep.
um,
It's got some on guard in there. And
yeah.
clove again.
on guard, clove, probably lemon is in there.
I believe so. And peppermint. I think pep's in there.
Yeah. So all this basically, I call it the witchcraft spray, but it definitely works. It definitely helps a lot.
Yeah.
And then I use deep blue quite a bit to relieve and soothe a lot of muscle pain that I get. So yeah, probably those are the main three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we discovered as well we love past tense. And we used to use past tense way more in this house than deep blue. That shifted recently, but we used to use past tense way more.
Yeah.
And then what about the supplements? What do you take kind of religiously every day without even thinking about it?
For me, it's PB Assist.
PB Assist. And then the Tri-Ease I know we do quite often.
Yeah. I need to do a better job of lifelong vitality, but I also like the adaptive capsules.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
For sure. Favorite oil?
Yeah.
Probably frankincense.
Nice.
I know it's expensive, but use it every day on dark spots and any scarring that I've got. Yeah, just that's probably favourite. But balance, I do like a lot just for.
It just smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I do. I just gravitate to balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all need to gravitate more towards balance. All right, love. Well, it is late. We've been chit-chatting now for nearly 8 minutes, I think. So thank you. Let's go binge watch some Netflix in our run up to Father's Day weekend.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck, Oilers. Keep oiling.
All right. Bye.
Oh,
Hello,
state your name for the record, please.
Jason Stevens.
Okay, Mr. Jason Stevens. And how long have you been using doTERRA?
How long have I been using doTERRA? I'd have to say I've been using doTERRA as long as my wife's been selling it, which is approximately 8 years.
Yeah, something around that. Okay, so about 8 years. And what did you first think about essential oils?
What did I first think about them? Well, I wasn't so sure about them, whether or not they would, work as well as they were being promoted to work.
Okay. And since you started to experiment with them or be open to using them more, what do you think about them now?
I think they're very useful. I enjoy them, so I use them on a regular basis every day.
Awesome. Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about your usage? What would you say your favorite oils or blends are, and how do you use them?
What are my favorite oils? My favorite oils, by far, for diffusing are Elevation and Purify. So I'm fortunate enough to work from home, and my home office is generally in the garage because my wife gets the nice office in the house, and the Elevation and Purify work tremendous in there to create a really excellent environment for me to think and perform well for my work.
Good, and kind of keep a good positive mood. It always smells good when I walk in the garage, I'll have to say. Okay, so Elevation and Purify are your favorite blends. Do you use anything for, say, I don't know, self-care?
Yeah, very much so. So I enjoy using the deep blue capsules on a regular basis. The new turmeric dual chamber capsules are amazing, so I'm a real big believer in those. I use those every day when they're available.
What do you use them for?
Just everyday recovery, reduction of inflammation. So I like to exercise and run quite a bit, and so it's just part of my daily regime to stay, fit and focused.
Awesome. Okay. Any other favorites or things you might want to share about some of your products or favorite oils?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the On Guard toothpaste and a lot of the On Guard actually products. So I travel quite a bit for work, and the lozenges are great for when I'm getting ready to hop on a plane. Pop a couple of those, suck on those just as kind of a extra preventative measure. And the Serenity gel caps, I really enjoy those, and the Copaiba as well. So generally I try to take one of those each at night to kind of help promote some deep restful sleep, because sleep is obviously critical to recovery and getting your body to rest up for the next day ahead.
Okay, awesome. Any words of advice for those women, those wives who maybe don't have their guys on board? What would you say to them?
What would I say to the women that are trying to get their husband on board? I would just say, just really just get them to try something, some form or fashion, and incorporate it in their everyday life, whether it is starting with, say, a toothpaste and just enjoying that.
All right, good morning, and thank you, honey, for humoring me and doing this video like the other dads have done. We are doing a kind of dad's choice for Father's Day. So this is my husband, Jason, and he's going to tell you a little bit about his experience with the oils. And so question for you, when I first started with these oils, I think it's like 5 years ago, I started bringing them in the house. What were your thoughts?
Well, they were sitting on our fence. At first I was like, what are these little bottles sitting on our fence, from our neighbor Alicia? What is this? What is this, honey? So she brought them in and started using them, and for various things. I started with Breathe because I have nasal issues, and frankincense to kind of like deal with inflammation around the adenoids and whatnot, and just when I start to get stuffy and all that stuff. But yeah, frankincense I liked a lot. Of course, I picked the most expensive one. But yeah, those are the ones I kind of started with, and I was like, this is a natural thing to do, and I was looking for some natural alternatives because I've grown to have some difficulties with some of the Western medicine stuff after my mom had a heart attack and stroke at 48, and then I spent a lot of time with her, keeping her alive for 22 years after that. She lived to 70, but watched a lot of the Western stuff not really work, and figured out the doctors are just kind of guessing anyways, so why not guess on myself? Maybe I'm the best guesser.
And with something more natural.
Exactly. Yes.
All right, and so what are your kind of favorite things to use on a daily basis?
Well, I take a few of the LRP things, but I like the adaptive. That kind of like is good, kind of chill for my super stressful daily life. Not you, honey. And what else do I take on the daily? I take Deep Blue to kind of like help with my aches and pains from playing soccer and whatever, back. That definitely works better than Advil.
Joint issues?
Yeah, joint issues, along with some other joint stuff. Copaiba is also super good, just kind of, again, kind of joint and calming. It kind of does both, so it's a 2-in-1 there.
And that's the Deep Blue supplement and the Copaiba supplement, just to clarify.
Yeah, not the oils, the supplements, yeah, on the daily. And then if I get sick or something, or not feeling well, then definitely go to is On Guard. Also use it for disinfectant right now when I go on planes, all over the seats of the plane and all that. And then the flu bomb is the bomb. It totally, definitely, I can feel an immediate difference in my body as soon as I start bombing with oregano, and I don't know what else you put in that.
Melaleuca
Melaleuca.
and lemon.
And lemon, yeah, that stuff definitely. I can feel my body going, okay, give me more of that. Kill whatever's in my body.
Yeah,
So
works
those are
quick
good
for sure.
when you're not feeling well.
Yes. Do you have any favorite oils you like to diffuse, or?
Yeah, motivate is definitely a good one when you're like need to concentrate. So when I turn off my phone and have to like write a document or write a long email or come up with a strategy, kind of like stay focused. Motivate's good for focus and just kind of little energy level stuff. Peppermint, I'll diffuse, or just like on the temples to like wake up with the afternoon slug. Also good for hangovers. Definitely works. Advil works too, but Deep Blue works too. But the peppermint just right here, definitely like immediate, like, oh my god, my head doesn't hurt as much anymore. Let's see, what else do I diffuse there? Peace, when I get stressed at the office, works. I got one right next to me at the office. Works pretty well.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then when I travel, it's all the same regiment stuff. I bring everything with me. The breathe, especially if I get like congested somewhere, and so it just kind of helps with that. Peppermint is always key. I use it pretty much the whole trip. Keep them like in my backpack. Camping, again, all the same regular stuff, but tear shield for bugs, because you know, you get like even in the backyard, it doesn't smell as much of that other gross, unnatural stuff. So
For sure. I just thought about the lotion. I know you use the lotion every day.
Every day, yeah.
And
Correctex. I mean, Correctex is awesome for like parts of like I get these little, you know, what you call them,
Hangnails,
hangnail things.
dry, yeah.
Yeah, dryness, anything that gets super dry, of course, cuts and all that. Correctex is definitely better than Neosporin and other things. Like works a lot, heals a lot quicker.
Yes.
Yeah.
all right, you pretty much love everything, I think.
Well, I'm sure there's lots of other oils, but
no,
those are
but
the
that's
ones I
a lot
use.
of good stuff. So, anything else you can think of?
No, I mean,
Okay.
you always just keep feeding me stuff. It's nice to have a, professional as my consultant, my health consultant, keeping me, going. So when something happens, she just looks it up and says, try this. And
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome.
And you're really open to sharing with others too, right?
Yes, I definitely have gotten lots of other people on this. I'm her sidekick advocate all the time.
All right, well, thanks, honey.
Absolutely.
All right, say bye.
See ya.